Rajasthan, the land of warriors, the pride of palaces, and an ocean of golden sand. But hidden amidst this royal grandeur, deep within the Aravalli Hills, lies a place whose very name, even today, makes people's throats run dry. Bhangarh, India's, no, perhaps the world's most haunted place. This is not just a fort, it is a warning issued by the government of India itself. At the main gate of the fort, there stands a board placed by the Archaeological Survey of India. It clearly states, "Entering the fort before sunrise and after sunset is strictly prohibited." Just imagine what could possibly lie behind these stone walls that the government itself had to stop people from going there. But Bhangarh was not always like this. In the 17th century, when King Madho Singh built it, it was a symbol of prosperity. If you turn the pages of history, you'll find that its streets were once full of life. The jeweller's market, where precious stones and ornaments once sparkled. The sound of dancers' anklets echoing through the palace. Grand temples, magnificent mansions, everything so beautiful that it could have been called heaven on earth. But they say, evil eyes always fall on beauty first. This lively, joyful town was destined for silence, and that silence arrived in the form of a curse. There are two stories behind the destruction of Bhangarh. The first is connected to a sage named Guru Balu Nath. Before the fort was built, this land was his meditation ground. He allowed the king to build the fort, but on one condition. He said, "O king, build your palace as tall as you wish, but remember, the day its shadow falls upon my ashram, that will be the last day of this entire city." But with time, the king's descendants forgot this warning. In their desire to make the palace taller and grander, they made a grave mistake. And then, exactly what was feared came true. The cursed shadow of the palace fell upon the sage's ashram, and they say, that very moment, the downfall of Bhangarh began. But the true horror story is still yet to come. Another name linked to the destruction of Bhangarh is that of Princess Ratnavati. It is said she was so beautiful that her beauty was spoken of in every kingdom. But that very beauty caught the eye of an evil man, a tantric named Scindia. Scindia, a master of black magic. He wanted to possess the princess at any cost. One day, he cast a spell on a bottle of perfume meant for her. It was a spell of enchantment that would force the princess to come to him. But Ratnavati sensed his deceit, and she smashed that bottle onto a huge stone nearby. The magic reversed. The stone rolled towards Scindia and crushed him to death. With his dying breath, the tantric cursed Bhangarh. "After tonight, no one here shall see another morning. All shall die, and their souls shall wander here forever." And truly, that very night, a terrible war broke out, and Bhangarh turned into a graveyard forever. If you visit Bhangarh today, you'll notice something strange. None of the houses there have roofs. Yes, markets or mansions, only walls remain standing. Locals say, whenever someone tries to build a roof, it mysteriously collapses, as if some unseen force refuses to let anyone live under shelter there. The air there carries a strange mix of fragrance and decay. People claim that even in total silence, they hear footsteps and the faint sound of bangles. Is Bhangarh just a pile of ruins? Or do the souls of Ratnavati and the Tantric still exist there? Science demands proof, but those who have faced its dark nights Ask not for proof, only for safety. If you ever plan to visit Bhangarh, remember this. Return before the sun sets, because once night falls, the gates of Bhangarh close for humans and open for another world. Do you have the courage to see that world?